Greetings, land of YouTube. I just fired this screen recorder up, and we're actually dumping right now. We're about to break 32,000, so it might alter what I have to say. Well, won't alter it, but what I was going to say here to start. Let's see what it's doing here. Anyways, okay, so I've been talking about this Wyckoff distribution chart. Clearly, Bitcoin is in. This is a one-day chart. Starting right about here, back in November, we've got this Wyckoff distribution pattern. It looks like this. For those of you new to my channel, now it's not, it can look like that. I mean, see, that's a message. I'm just showing this diagram because it's easy for you to just see accumulation, reaccumulation, distribution, redistribution, bottom, accumulation, and then back up. You can't really see that on this. So that's why I show that. But the thing about this is Bitcoin is literally forming almost a symmetrical Wyckoff distribution pattern. It's literally almost this pattern, right? It's almost that. It's textbook, right? So I've been showing this one here because I think Bitcoin has its own hype squad, its own cheerleading department, so I think this is probably what may happen. See, the accumulation on the left is actually lower than on the right. I'm thinking there might be a death candle in here, pop down, and then accumulation. That accumulation could take place, maybe we get that death wick I was talking about. My drawings aren't going to be perfect, obviously. It's just kind of a frame of mind. And then the accumulation, maybe it comes back up here at 30,000, right? I don't know for sure. One thing I've been running through my mind is maybe it gets the death wick or whatever's going to happen here in the near future or the short term. And then I've been running through my mind, what if it's like this, right? What if it's a death wick and because there's so much buying pressure, it gets bought back up, and then there's this is probably attracting probably the best traders in the world, the best bots in the world. There's probably all eyes are on this right now, or will be shortly. And I've been running through my mind. If it's just a if it's just a wild mess, right? Just huge losses and huge profits. I've been running that through my mind. Obviously, my drawings aren't going to play out exactly, but I've just been running through my mind, right? Just what if it's just big, deep crevices? Big, deep crevices, right? What if that's what it is for a couple of days or a week or something? Keep that in mind. I had a comment. A person asked me what altcoins I'd be interested in at this time. Ethereum is one I would recommend, and Chainlink is one I would recommend. And I told the person I'd be happy buying Ethereum under 1,800 and lower, and Chainlink under $15 and lower. But I that's a problem with making comments and chat sections and social media is the facts. You can change your mind a minute later, but what you wrote is out there for people to read 2 years from now. So clearly, if Bitcoin could drop 50% from right where it is right now, Bitcoin could come down to 16,000. I'm not saying it will, but it could. It could even go lower than that. So that'd be a 50% drop. So if Bitcoin falls, Ethereum and Link will go with it. So you could be talking about a sub $1,000 Ethereum. You could be talking about an 8. Oh, that's Link. You could be talking about Ethereum. I can't draw with that one, can I? Okay. You could be talking about Ethereum down here at $800 or $900. So you could be talking about Link, down at $8, right? Where it was start the year. $10, $9, $8. It could go lower. You could be talking about a $5 or $6 Link. And this won't last long, but you can have a Wick down there. You could be talking about a $700, maybe lower than $700 Ethereum. It just sounds ridiculous. But back here on This is Kraken, this site I'm using. February 22nd, there was a Wick on Ethereum that went down to $700. 700 even on Kraken. So that's possible. That's definitely possible. So that would be a situation where you'd have to have your orders set, of course, to the new people out there that might be watching my channel. It can just be a matter of 10, 20 seconds. You can have a wick of Ethereum down to $400 or $500. It sounds stupid, but it's not impossible. Oh, here we go. I fired the screen recorder up at a bad time. There's major movement going on. It's under 32,000 right now. Okay, so what I'm looking for here is, obviously, there's a support line here. There's about 31,000. If Bitcoin were to come down and break through to like under 29,000, under 30,000, under 29,000, if we're to break down past these previous wicks on this Wyckoff, that's when we could be looking for a drop down to the 23,000 zone I was talking about before. There's actually another little booger here for a couple of days at about 26,000. There could be a little bounce. Maybe we're looking at something like this, and then I think 23,000 might get a little sizzle here, and then Deathwick, maybe down to 11,000. It sounds ridiculous. It's not impossible, but maybe it comes down and touches 23,000, and that's the bottom. Maybe that's the bottom. Maybe that's the range. Who knows for sure? Maybe it comes back up, and we actually have another head and shoulders here, something along those lines, and then it comes down. See, this would be the head here. Draw, that would be the head. It would be a double shoulder here, and then this would be the right shoulder. That could happen. I think I just have a hunch that it's happening on this test here. We're down to 31.7 as I record this, so this is getting interesting. I might have a play-by-play coming up. I just think Kraken has been given messages. They're banning, or they're shutting down their margin leverage trading for people for the retail investors that don't have $10 million. And the 23rd is when they're cutting people off from leverage. And there was other things lining up with the 23rd. The death cross happened a couple days earlier. And June 23rd is about 36, 37 days, which is the exact time this accumulation over here took to go up. Would be the exact time it takes for this redistribution to go down. It would be about 36, 37 days. And this is just almost frighteningly symmetrical. So I just have a feeling this might be it. I was tinkering around drawing these little trend lines earlier today on the last 8 or 9 days of Bitcoin action, and these aren't perfect or anything, but I was just kind of goofing around, and I found something interesting. Let me show you here. Anyways, I was just kind of doodling around, and I want to show you this. I want to go back out to the daily chart, zoom out on that, and see the recent action. See how it lines up with the strangely symmetrical Wyckoff distribution we've got going on. As you can see, the trend line's going down. That matches pretty well. I would say that's pretty close to being symmetrical, if it were to stay symmetrical. So I just get the feeling that the bots are hard at work, and that might be what we're looking at. This is manufactured. I don't want to get into that, but Elon Musk put out that he bought here, and then it caused the first leg. It launched us into the distribution phase, and then Elon Musk tweeted here, Bitcoin bad, Bitcoin bad for the environment, which took us out of the distribution and into the markdown, into the redistribution. Clearly well timed. That is not an accident, in my opinion. I mean, he's the only one that could tell you for sure, but pretty fishy. It seems to be manufactured, and then you throw in the bots. All the bots are programmed to do what they do, and I think that's what we're looking at. And we're at 31,700 as I speak. I would not be surprised if this holds true. Here's my bottom. 16,200, 19,700. It could be the 24,000 to why did that one show up? 22,007 could be the bottom. Who knows for sure? We're just gonna have to find out. I think we're gonna bounce off 23,000, and then I think we're gonna continue down to 19,000. We could have death wicks down. I think this could get real bumpy, and I do like this. What I've been saying for the last 10 days or so. I still like June 23rd. If that doesn't work out, if it fails to break through this time, then next time, if it comes back up here, and next time it comes down back here and tests this support, the probability is higher that it will do it, because the more times here, and then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that'd be the 5th time testing it. And the more times it's tested, the more times it's likely it's going to finally do it. So we'll find out. We'll find out in the next 36, 48 hours. We will find out what's going on. This could be it right now, folks. I need to get this published. We're at 31,600. I need just to end this video and get this published. Sure hope you enjoyed the show. As always, thanks for watching.